I'm Mark Seichter.
And I'm Linda Zayas Palmer.
And this is Arcane Mark. Hello, everyone.
Hi, welcome to
Arcane Mark. Now, let us know if the sound on Backpack Hero sounds right.
Calibrate the volume.
Yeah, we want to calibrate the volume. Is it possible to hear its music while also not being, like, louder than us in a way that you can't hear us? Let us know in the chat, and we will continue onward. Sound is good.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Then, Linda, it's time. Maybe do a quick game so that you can just not worry about beating the game.
So,
Let's just use Purse. Use your favorite skin for Purse. She's the main character.
We'll play with the main character. Let's do the Thief Purse.
The Thief Purse?
Purse is a peppy rat from a poor village in Oakshire Forest. She aims to storm the dungeon, rebuild her village, and save her family.
Yeah, she's a pack rat. That's the kind of thing.
So we can do. I can do a standard run.
Let's just do maybe a standard run. What do you think? Wait, what are some of these other ones?
Endless Dream.
Oh, that just never ends, huh?
There's challenges. The 5x7 challenge with a smaller backpack. Glass cannon with very low max health. Hard mode.
Maybe just do the normal game so that people can see what
it actually is.
Like normally.
Sounds good to me.
This is a game that not many people have played. All right. Perfect backpack, a fantasy.
So, when I start off the game, I can choose what I want to take with me in addition to the general stuff. So, I think I might take
on this wise rabbit.
Maybe I'll get a good relic.
Okay, let's see what the relic is. Alright.
It is
the Gem of Anna.
You're invincible. If you take damage, select an item to be destroyed. I don't actually like that one.
Okay. Well, you don't have space for it anyway. So.
Well, it would have been if I liked it better than... So, the basic items that I have here to start off with are a wooden sword that I can use to deal damage, and a shield I can use to block.
And a consumable
that gives you additional energy, because energy determines how many actions you can take per turn.
Alright. So go ahead, Linda. You can just not take that relic, I guess.
Well, sometimes you get one. Sometimes you get really good ones with relics, and sometimes you don't. So
that's reasonable. I mean, it's already gone, right? Don't you just leave this?
Yeah, I'm having a little trouble leaving. There we go.
Okay, which way do you want to go?
So I can either go to the bramble or the crypt.
Let's see what chat thinks.
Do we go to the bramble or the crypt?
The bramble is like a thorny maze full of different animals that live there, and the crypt is a dark and spooky crypt that has different types of animals and like maybe ghosts and things in there. What do people think that we should do?
Bramble, they say.
They want to see the bramble.
Alright, we're going into the bramble.
Linda is prepared to deal with either of these two challenges.
Correct.
Part 1, the bramble. Alright.
So, this is a creature that is going to chase us once we go to it.
Maybe you should not
I'm going to start by going here to see what this unknown event is. Oh. So, there is a dead person. I can either pray from him or steal from his body.
It's a possum, though, so he's probably not actually dead.
Well, I will pray for him. You kneel to pray for him. He opens a single eye. Nobody has ever done anything nice for me before, he says. You weren't here just to loot me. He gives you a gift and then lays back down. So do I like this better than...
Once per turn, poisons yourself and your weapons gain +3 poison for the rest of the fight.
This is an item that I like having later on in a run when I have ways to heal and regenerate. But it's also a rare item, so it would sell for less.
So the question is, would it be worth it to have it instead of the food? That's your only option.
I think this early, maybe it's dangerous, but I could sell it for a lot of money.
So you have to decide.
I think...
And it gives you a space open.
I will take it.
Maybe, I guess, leveling up before going to that question mark could have worked out for us, but
yeah,
it's hard to know.
You never know. Okay.
It's dangerous, so let's see. Linda's going to be attacked for 6 and then be lit on fire for 3.
So if I use the shield, that will get rid of the attack for 6.
Yep, and I think shields do protect against fire.
So that will protect against most everything, and then I can...
Yep. So she'll take a little damage, but it's gonna be fine.
Yep.
Let's see if I'm right. Yes, shields do protect against fire.
So now this guy, because this guy is gonna
hit for 11
damage.
So he must die.
So I will use my 3 energy to attack twice to defeat him.
And then this one is a coward.
He's a coward, so he runs away.
When he's the only one left.
So if they run away, you don't get the XP for them, but the other guy was just too damaging to me.
Plus, Linda leveled up.
Now I level up. So in this game, a lot of it has to do with how you arrange your backpack and how things can go next to each other.
It's a bag of holding, so you can expand it.
I'm going to get some more spaces that go up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then one more and down here in this one.
There you go. And
so I can look at different items that I have. So helmets give more block based on how many rows are below them. So I could take that and put it over here. This is a weapon that you can use once per turn to deal 3 damage to all enemies. I need a nice big space for it.
Right?
Yeah, it's free.
What does the cauldron do? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Can be used once per combat to create a potion in this row. If you destroy an item in its column, then it can be used again in that combat.
Oh, interesting. So it makes potions, and then when the item is destroyed because you drink the potion, it can make more potions.
But it creates a potion in the row, but when items in their column are destroyed, they can make more potions.
Oh.
So you kind of want to have consumables in multiple ways. So this guy is pretty big, though. It takes a 2x2 space, so I don't think I have enough space to take this right now. But I do have enough space to take this potion that could clean up status effects on myself. Or to take this arrow that turns around and points to different weapons to make them deal more damage.
What's the bigger potion? Does it take 2 spaces?
The bigger potion takes 2 spaces and also blocks spit a lot, but then poisons you. It's spoiled milk.
Fair enough.
So I think I'll take this one.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Can you turn it so it's tilted to face
one of your
weapons to start the fight?
And then it will start here and then turn to this one.
That makes sense.
So I think that's a good set for me here.
Alright.
And then I can move on. So I'm going to do another regular combat before I go back and deal with this.
That makes sense, since you don't have the food. Alright, well now this is worth more. You can actually kill one of them, but if you do, you will... Oh, that one's mostly healing itself.
That's correct, so I can go for this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you can hit them all for 3 for free, I guess. It's not going to change parity of how many times you need to smack to kill this guy, though.
There's no harm in hurting the one in the back.
Yep.
So I can end my turn.
Oh, and you have 3 auto block from your helmet, so you took no damage.
Correct.
And now the one on the bottom is extra strong. So you should be... thanks to taking the minute hand and having it at the right thing, you actually killed them both without taking any damage by just double hitting.
Yeah, so you can still over here. There's a few other options. Reorganize. You can spend all of your energy to I think, or maybe it's exactly 3 to reorganize your backpack and change how things are oriented. And scratching is a very basic attack you can do if you don't have any other weapons.
But you win. Win.
Get items.
There's a mana stone, a bronze breastplate, another machete.
Mm-hmm. So I am going to want to get a bronze breastplate in here. If I can.
You probably can, but if you do, you probably won't be able to keep the shield. If something hits you for an obscene amount, you're just going to take it.
Either that or I don't keep the machete.
Oh, yeah, that's true as well.
That may be safer.
And then you would...
and then I would keep this guy because it's worth money. So this increases the damage of adjacent weapons and also increases the block that's given by adjacent and diagonal armor. So I like this item a lot because as my backpack gets bigger, I'll be able to put a lot of things around it. The basic wooden sword doesn't do very much damage for its size. Weapons come in all sorts of different sizes. So like this little knife here does a lot of damage, but it will break after just a few uses.
There we go. So let's see what people are seeing about this. They're saying kindness pays off. Alright.
So I think then I'm good with this.
That makes sense.
And this will let me hold on to a shield while having some good solid defense. So I'll probably be able to a lot of times just do more attacks with the buffed up sword.
There you go. Alright.
Alright. So
Chest of valuables.
I don't necessarily want to pick that up right now because I don't have a lot of space. So I'm gonna go fight the last basic
And that'll
encounter
put
here.
in a lead after you.
So,
Plus, you can see what the boss is.
The boss
it's
is gonna
that
be
guy.
this fencer guy.
Alright. That beam must die, but fortunately 2 hits will
Yes,
kill it.
exactly. So, and now I would only take 1 damage.
But he has a shield, so there's no reason not to put up a shield. Oh wait, no,
He doesn't have a shield yet. He's about to cast a shield for next round. Yep.
Yeah.
So-
I thought I saw that shield on it, but he's
Nah,
casting
it's up above him. The thing above them tells what they're gonna do next turn. He's gonna
Yeah,
deal
I
8
see.
damage and put up 14
So
shield.
you
whereas
would
I have
only take
17.
1 damage if you
So I will let
attack him.
myself take 1 damage so I can deal some damage to him this turn.
The next turn it'll be almost pointless. to
Next
attack
turn,
him.
yes.
Oh wait, but you have 7 blocks, so you can attack him.
I can't attack him anyway because he's doing hit for 4 and then 3. And you may wonder, why does it bother saying 4 then 3 instead of like 7? There are certain things that activate on hits. Like for example, I might have an ability to dodge 1 attack, but that would let me.
Linda also sometimes puts up spikes where every
Yeah.
time someone hits her, they take damage. So she might as well just attack it because her armor and helmet just auto block the 4 and the 3. And she wins.
Yeah, I do. Boom,
Sorting it
boom,
down.
boom. Auto
Level
attack.
up.
Level up. Okay. So I
Okay,
definitely
there
want
we
more
go.
space to be around things.
To be around, yeah.
So that I
so
can
it
start
be
doing
around
other things.
the chest piece. Oh, you may want one below, on the
Below,
bottom
yep,
here,
exactly,
so
so
that
that I
you can
can
make the
make
helmet
it taller.
stronger.
Yep. And then my last one can. Oh no, that's my last one.
That is your last
It's
one.
hard to see because part of the screen is cut off.
That's correct. We have to do that so we can see chat.
Okay. So this double halberd is a giant weapon that deals 4 damage to all enemies for 1 cost. I don't think it's generally worth the space it takes up though. So I can take some shuriken. This is this could let me create curses to be become very lucky. I don't necessarily want to create curses. Curses like
What
replace
about
one of
this
your categories.
healing
This is a
focus?
healing one
It heals
that
20.
heals you 20 if
But
you're about
only
to die.
when you're below half, right?
Yeah, it's a solid one to take and have around. I like this one too. It can give it's 1 space and gives you energy.
What about the salad?
The salad is
I see. You
it
lose
hurts
hit
you
points,
to
but you
add
gain energy.
Yeah, it's disgusting food. I think I'll add this. I'll take the stacking star.
Well, you have space for something, but do you not?
I don't have
another choice?
spaces. I can only choose 3. That's what it says.
Ah, that's why.
Can't take.
Yeah,
mine.
that makes sense. And then I guess the star is next to the
Yes.
it's a weapon, but it's next to the bronze
It's
breastplate.
next to the
so
bronze
it's in good
breastplate
shape.
because it is type shuriken and weapon. So it'll create, and when it's used, it will create a new shuriken. In
That's
its
why
base,
it's called
'cause it's
stacking star. That
Yep.
makes sense.
And when this cool drink is used, it adds
it
1
also
energy,
creates
and
a
then it makes an
weapon.
empty cup, which is also fun.
And
Yep.
so Linda has made sure everything was going to be next to the armor.
Correct.
All right,
Next to the armor that buffs weapons.
there we go.
So
So this is coming after her, so she might as well attack it first.
or I could get the chest
oh,
of
yeah, get
valuables
the
first.
chest. That makes sense.
So I'm gonna see if this has some better
Googling
items.
on the map. All right.
So
and it
this
has a
sword here
smaller sword that's exactly
It's exactly the same, but it's
It
smaller.
takes less space. Ooh, toxic knife. That could be.
So I'll put that here. Since this deals damage
Wait,
to all enemies, it's
yeah.
better to have that one
Also,
buffed than this
isn't there a
one.
way to make all of them next to the thing by moving the shield to the bottom left?
Yes, so we can do that, and then
Also, what's the situation with this? Weapons in this row
yeah,
get +2 poison for the combat. So if you ever want to even use it,
I need to have weapons in its row, so I would
yeah. Weapons in its row.
But these, I have a lot of consumables here, and when I use
Yeah,
that up,
that
I
makes
can
sense.
pull that there.
Sounds good.
So I could, yeah. I'm
Single
sure
set.
I'm gonna be using these consumables in that next fight.
Mm-hmm.
Although I could use this in
You
that
could
next
use
fight.
that
so.
if you want to have 3 poison.
I think
in the
I
next fight.
will, and then this is then yeah.
That-
This attacks everything, and this will create a new one in its space.
Yeah. that
So
makes sense.
I'm gonna get the most bang for my buck out of the benefits here. And then
And does
this
this
one,
cost energy or only poison you? Yeah,
it
also
does
costs
cost 1 energy. Yes.
But it adds 3 poison to the weapon for the whole combat.
Yes, that's right. So that's gonna be worth it for my default weapon to have.
Alright, sounds good. If you get below half, you'll always go to drink.
That's right. So
And-
let's
alright.
go confront
the
this
Rat
guy
King.
now.
Here he is, the Rat King. He's gonna do 14 damage.
So I'm gonna start by poisoning myself and getting the buff to that weapon. And I need a little bit more block, so
Yep,
now I'm
but then
fully
you
blocked.
can hit him with
So
the weapon, right?
I can go and hit him with the weapon. and then I can decide what else I want to hit him with. So he's
Maybe-
gonna summon a lot of things.
Wait, but he doesn't until he dies, right?
But he doesn't until
So as long
he
as
does,
you
yeah.
don't kill him right now. he
Yes,
won't
I'm
get
not
the
gonna
summon.
kill him, so he doesn't get the summon. I'm going to go ahead and I can go ahead and do this, but I think I'm gonna wait.
That makes sense. You're gonna determine you're desperate, whereas right now he's actually not gonna hit you for very much.
So
Alright. So now at this point you can heavily poison him,
yes,
and you could even kill him by hitting him, and he'll die from the
he'll
poison.
die from the
on his
poison
own
anyway.
turn.
So I can let him.
And then maybe he won't get the summon because he died from the poison. I'm not sure how the timing on that works. That's correct.
Yes.
He did
Okay.
not.
So now he's a smaller Rat King because see the Rat King is basically a stack of halflings in a trench coat who keeps spitting out more and more enemies. So here I'm only taking 6 damage,
Which
and
you block
which I block
completely.
automatically, and I have 8 defense.
So as long as you don't kill the Rat King, which would automatically cause him to spit something else out, you're gonna be fine here.
do that. Now he's gonna die
Die from
automatically.
poison,
So
automatically. I guess can you attack the Rat
I
King?
will go and attack the Rat King, and
Even
my
if
last
the
attack
poison
is
kills
not gonna.
him, then
yeah.
he will only
Then he
summon
won't
it
be able-
after the
Correct.
to take its turn.
So then,
The reason Linda's poison strategy is so good here is that if she killed them on her own turn, the new monster would come out with an intention to attack her.
yes. So now you can see the Rat King is just a head that's very sad. And I'm taking 7 damage, which isn't enough to kill me, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
do
now
that.
it's gonna be.
Now he's sufficiently poisoned to die. So I'll use my energy here. I actually don't really need to
Yeah, you
use
don't.
this.
I guess the Rat King just has a very high amount of poison from previous turns.
Yes,
so.
he does.
All right,
And now I'll
you
just
win.
finish the fight.
Level up.
Alright, so I want to get more space to get this shield out of the way of the...
But also, would you? I think you would ultimately also want to have more
spaces vertically too.
Yeah, probably. That would be around this thing if this thing was like in the
Down.
center.
So I'll do this.
Oh, I see, but you can't get 4.
I'll do
Maybe
this.
that.
So
Yeah,
I have
that's
more
good.
contiguous spaces. That'll give me more options. So I can move the shield like down here, and I can move this guy here to get myself a little more flexibility.
Yeah, that does. Obviously, you want to make sure that. Oh yeah, that does it. And
So
then
I
you
want
can do
to,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
So this is what I'm trying to do here is make sure that all of my weapons and things that could make weapons are next to this guy, while at the same time my my sword is in the same row as this guy that poisons
That
weapons
makes sense.
in his
What's
row.
this literally tiny thing do? Is it just?
If there's a shield to the right of it, then it deals the same amount of damage as the giant one. So I can just get rid of that and then do this now.
If you're committed to keeping the shield, yeah,
As long as I have a shield, which I always like to have a shield.
that makes sense.
So
little teeny
it's
dagger.
a little tiny dagger.
Okay.
This cleavers, it looks like it's a bad weapon because okay,
'Cause it is.
It is. But if you have a lot of cleavers, then there's cleavers that do things
There's
based on
cleavers that are like
you have.
activate your other cleavers or do things based on cleavers. What is the flower pot?
The flower pot gives you 1 energy and 1
And
luck.
adds luck for the rest of the run. I see.
So
That's
it's
not bad.
it's a
Can
good
you
thing.
tilt it and
Yes,
put it
you can.
somewhere? What about the water? Is
The
that
water
energy?
skin is energy 4 times.
That's quite a lot of energy.
Yes.
Okay. Though you took 3 things.
I
so
took
that's
3
probably
things,
all
so
you can take.
I will go ahead and pick up this mana in case I get. So mana stones can
And
be
you always
used
sell
to.
it.
You can always sell it. Mana stones can be used to power magic items. If I'm playing as a rat and I'm fighting the Rat King, is it treason or crime of some
Now,
sort?
hey,
It's not
there's an
mine.
actual king of all rats who is like the final boss, who's like an evil rat.
There's a lot of consumables down here too. The debuff potion can make enemies slower and weaken. This cleansing potion can remove status effects on yourself. And then there's a hazards. I'm sure we'll see those later.
Yeah, we'll get it.
When you naturally play this game, if you pick it up, I recommend starting by playing the story mode, because when you play the story mode, you gradually unlock things over time.
And they give you some tutorials.
And they
for
give
it.
you tutorial levels, and they do all sorts of
Alright.
stuff.
Here we
So
go.
this seems good to me.
Oh, it forced you to see the ghost because you were on this.
Because
spot
I was
with
on the ghost spot,
And
yeah.
you don't need to heal yet, right? 'Cause
I
You're
don't.
not missing a full heal.
I'm
right?
not missing a full heal worth, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick
Grab
up
the
some money,
money.
and then I'm gonna confront this mini boss.
Ooh, it's a group of birdie bandits.
So we can see they're about to do actually a lot of damage to me.
Uh-oh. And your AoE thing is gone.
Yes.
So wait, what can you do here?
So I think what I'm gonna do is...
Because you can't kill that guy.
There's no harm in... This is a turn where I could use some extra energy.
And
so
getting more luck for the rest of the run would be good.
For the rest of the run would be good. So this guy has 35 health.
Even if you had poison...
So I am going to go ahead and start by using this
wait.
because I don't know what's going to be underneath it.
If you had poison...
Yes.
Then you would do 21 damage plus 9 poison. Oh, he dodged.
I had to get rid of... Oh, you know, I think we need to move it up so I can see what their icons underneath are.
Yeah, but I don't know... Whoa, I don't know if I can move it. Because
I didn't realize he had a dodge.
Yeah, that was actually particularly bad. The game consumes the mouse's focus. Oh, the one on the left has something too.
There we go. Okay.
Whoa.
So,
what does the one on the left have?
He is a coward. And he has power. Whenever we attack him, he gains rage and becomes more powerful.
And both of his attacks will do more.
And he's a coward, he'll flee if he's the last one left. So I'm gonna leave him alone.
Okay, so now that that guy's at 28, I think that
I have a lot of energy.
Hold on, but now that he's at 28, he will die whether you poison him or not.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull through.
The question is, would you rather have the poison? Because if you poison, it will kill him, and if you don't poison, it will kill him. But you'll have the poison to fight the other guys. Maybe
I think I do want to poison, and then I will go ahead and... Now he'll die to poison.
He'll die to the poison. You'll take only 5 damage, which is probably fine for an elite, right?
Mm-hmm. Or I could do this and then block once to not...
There's a heart on the map.
There's a heart on the map, so I really don't need to. So let's do that.
Ooh, is that a better shield? But you
it is absolutely.
Take your turn and oh, I guess you would only
I'd
take
only
a little bit of
I'd
damage.
only take 3 damage, so I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So reorganize. A.
That's way better.
So you can see this shield does 7 block. This shield does 7 block and gives more block 2 armor and also is smaller.
I'm sure there's a way to reorganize to make it be next to both pieces of
I
armor.
absolutely will. So
actually, there may be a way to do it now, right?
Yeah. So this is gonna. This guy needs a shield to be to its right somewhere. So these 2 go here. And now the problem is I can't use this again, but that's okay.
But wait, there might be a way that can still be in the same row because if this shield. Oh, I see. But because it's so small.
Yes. It's okay. After this, next time I level up, we'll do it. Yeah. It can't do that and be next to this guy unless this guy goes down by 1.
No, but then you'll lose armor.
Then I lose 1 armor from
that. So if the helmet is on the top.
I mean, it's equivalent because this guy grants it.
But hold on, if the helmet is on the top.
Yep.
And then can the shield go all the way up? And then, if the shield is all the way up...
Yes, then this can go here.
This can be up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking going along the top row.
So now we're along the top row, and this guy This guy is in the row to be poisoned, and to be buffed by the fact that it needs to be near a shield, and this shield is able to buff both of the armors that I have.
Perfect.
And there's no reason to throw this out yet.
Yeah, I guess you could always sell it.
I might sell it.
You probably will get better things.
I'll probably get better stuff, but might as well,
right? Fight.
Alright. So
now you've done that.
So I could use energy to gain to not take damage if I really wanted to. But I'm only going to take 3 damage.
Also, the extra block from this, I guess, didn't apply yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's at the start of the turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Because if you had had the extra block from it, ironically...
And you know what?
What?
Yeah, how much does the healing thing heal again?
So the problem that you have is that the damage you deal will either hit his shield and do nothing, or enrage him, causing him to actually
oh, no, I would, yeah.
Oh, you were gonna block?
Yes.
Okay. How much does the healing thing heal? I don't remember. Is it 5 or 10?
Oh, wait, I have this, though.
But you have poultice, so you kind of want to go below 20 at some point.
Alright, I will... Because this is a healing thing, it heals you 20, but you have to be low to use it. Okay.
So
this guy is a jerk.
Yeah, so the question is, do you want to kill all of them? If you want to kill all of them, you should kill that one now.
Yes,
and
because
kill it
otherwise
in one
he'll run
turn
away.
So that he doesn't get his enraged mega attack on you.
Yes, so now he'll go down.
For the poison. Perfect.
And he's attacking for 10, but
and
I
you
have
10 defense.
So I am good to go.
That poison emerald turned out to be very useful.
I'm gonna, now he's attacking for 7, which is less than my shield.
The question is, do you want that luck ring?
I do want that luck ring.
Just grab it during the fight. Alright.
This luck ring adds luck at the end of combat, which will give me better drops.
Throughout the run, it just keeps making her luckier and luckier.
Yes. I do like the luck ring a lot. So now I'm gonna end my turn. He's
and
gonna batter against my
shield
so it wasn't a good turn to attack him anyway. So
this is a great turn to attack.
This is a great turn to attack. He is doing 8 damage, but my shield is 10, so I won't take any damage. I can just stab him.
Or no, right. Get him to 3.
Get him to 3.
And the poison will
defeat him anyway, so I will go ahead and
just
give him a turn. To lose.
Alright, what's down here? What are those?
So this can be used once per turn. It deals 8 damage and poisons the enemy for 2.
Oh, and there's also boots.
Boots? For every row above them, they get blocked. So
obviously...
At this point, I'm getting rid of the Mana Stone because I don't have any
you can get rid of the random shield if you want.
Yeah, and I will also get rid of the random shield that I don't need. Yes.
Aha.
Because this... Yeah. There's some more healing things.
Can you turn this dagger sideways and then put it under where these 2 are?
Yes, I can. So that it's now next to this.
And you have to re-pick up
And then I need to re-pick up the luck ring. Yeah, okay. So checking my things now. All of my weapons are next to the armor that buffs weapons. This is not next to that, but but this armor can't be next to both the shoes and the hat, so that's fine. My shoes like to be in the bottom because they give more block based on how many rows are above them. Just like hats like to be in the top, they give more block based on the number of rows that are above them.
Or below them.
Or below them, yes. I meant the thing that I didn't say.
Yes. Quite.
Do you want to check chat?
Yep, I'm checking chat because you're describing things, so you can keep describing things while I check chat to see what chat is up to.
Eventually, once we get a wider backpack, I can set things up so that the poisoning thing can also cause even more poison on the other weapons that I just picked up too, but not just yet.
All right, people are saying dagger, 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 dagger. All right.
Dagger, 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 mushroom. Alright, here we go.
There we go.
And these Mana Stones, you've noticed them appearing in the top corner. That's just a thing that the game will slowly give you some free Mana Stones you can pick up over time.
In case you're doing a magic build.
In case you're doing a magic build. I haven't gotten any items to use with magic yet, though, so I'm not doing it.
So Linda has cleared this entire level. She can get the free healing. Yes, it puts her farther away from using her poultice, but there's no reason not to. Boom, 5 healing.
5 healing. Okay, so this is just a thing that'll show me the picture of the ghost of the boss again. So this was floor 1 of this stratum, so now I can do part 2.
Alright, so floor 2 of the stratum. I guess maybe try to get some levels.
Well, yeah, try to level up before I hit the events. So here we go.
You're actually pretty close to leveling up.
There is a robber raccoon that's gonna steal my money if I let him.
Also, check out how much defense Linda now gets every turn.
I have 14 defense, so I'm handling this guy just fine, and this guy's just gonna heal itself and attack for nothing. So I'm not gonna take any damage.
Kill the robber.
I'm gonna go for the robber because the robber is otherwise gonna take my stuff, and I don't like that.
Okay. So these do a ridiculously high amount of damage, so you killed it.
So I spend my first turn to defeat the guy who would steal my stuff, and then I move on to my next turn. This item over here is a poison shuriken. I'm not going to bother reorganizing my whole backpack to get that guy.
So if you don't kill one of them, you will take damage. I think the snail is the only one you can kill.
Yes, the snail has fewer hit points, so I can defeat the snail. And now I won't take damage because he's dealing 10, and I'm defending.
Alright.
For 14. But he's going to defend himself a lot.
Well, poison still gets through defense.
Poison still gets through defense.
Plus, you actually just penetrated defense due to high overall damage dealing. Alright, you win.
A winner is me.
Level up.
The thief rat. Okay, so as I said, I wanted some more width.
Yeah. You did say that, and you were right to do it.
I will give myself some more width. Lucky, those items
came from her high luck. The left gauntlet. For every column to the right, extra block.
So I do also want this to be...
Doesn't need to be next to it though, because they're... Oh wait, does it get +2, right? For being next to it?
Yes.
So it's actually... Wait. Oh, I see.
You'd
rather move the whole kit and caboodle.
Yes, I'd rather move the whole kit and caboodle.
Wait, armor can be diagonal from it, right?
Yes.
Whereas the weapons can't. Interesting. Wait, hold on. If you put this dagger...
Yeah?
Put the little dagger where it was. If you put one of these daggers up there...
here, yes.
Then it would also be affected by the poison thing.
Yes. I was starting to think about how I do that. So then, what was this one? Oh, this is the building song. This is if you wind up wanting to... This requires both magic and, like, getting a lot of building pieces.
What's the hatchet again?
You can use it once per turn.
For free.
But it actually only does 1 damage if you have armor.
And then this is one of the weird cleaver build things.
Yes. When you use... Yeah. Whenever a cleaver kills an enemy that wasn't, like, summoned into the fight, then it becomes more and more powerful.
Also,
so
I guess you can pick up the water for free,
I will pick it back up again, yes.
Although, hold on. If you move this dagger, like, up to where the water is, and maybe tilt it, then you might be able to move the boots up 1, because being up 1 loses 1, but you gain 2.
1 for being up, but gain 2 for being adjacent. Yep. So, because these boots give 1 block for row that they're next to, but if they're next to this guy, then they get 2.
So, are you just going to take the rarest 2
hold on. There's still an issue.
What is?
This needs to move here because this wasn't next to the weaponized.
You're right.
So, I think... Yeah, this is uncommon, so it will sell for more money. So I think I'll take this, and then I will take... This will deal 10 damage to all enemies. This will deal 3 poison to an enemy plus 3 damage. I think I'd rather do 10 to all.
That makes sense.
For a big group. And there we have it. By going over this, I can see the items that are next to it that it's buffing and affecting. So it's affecting quite a bit at this point.
Sounds good. Let's do this.
I will actually trade this position. Because now...
now it's buffing that one.
Actually, yeah, I'll buff this one because it affects all enemies.
Now it does 11 damage.
So, there we go.
Alright.
I think that's my optimum position for this.
That makes sense.
This particular set. So I can go down here. I can get some free XP. And I can see what this unknown event is.
Oh, it's this guy again.
It's this guy again. I'm going to keep praying for him instead of stealing.
He says no one's done it before. Maybe it's a different possum.
It's gotta be a different possum. Alright, this is Scimitar. It deals 7 damage. Whenever adjacent and diagonal items are destroyed, then it deals more damage for the rest of the combat.
So it gets stronger if you have lots of consumables or things that are getting destroyed, but it's not very good.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it because it doesn't really...
Even though it's rare, it takes a lot of space.
It takes 3 space. You can see when you scroll over it, this little thing in the upper corner shows you the spaces. So those 3 black squares on top of each other show that it's going to take 3 spaces in a row. My build here is based on having a lot of armor that's all ringed around this bronze breastplate, which takes a lot of space. So I don't really have space to take that, especially since I have these daggers, which are cool, and I'm really trying to poison things. So, but you can see how this could be very useful in a build where you were doing consumables. You could make this a really strong weapon by ringing it around with consumables and using them. Yes, that cauldron we found in the beginning that could make more and more consumables could be used to spit consumables out. And if you had this guy put so that those consumables would be next to it, then you could... There's so many builds in this game.
Alright, fight.
It's fighting time. So we have a... This one will run away, the cat burglar, if it's the last one left. This one here is going to run away anyway, and if I defeat it, then I get 5 bonus gold.
Also, if you kill the bat, or the cat burglar, you will not take damage.
That's right. So I'm going to defeat the bat to get more money.
The bat, I think, is the only one that sometimes runs away. So if you use the 2 daggers...
So I'm going to start with the 2 daggers, and then just do this.
Now you should take no damage, I think.
Yes. That's correct. I will take exactly no damage as all of their attacks plink against my shield.
That guy's going to try to steal.
He's going to try to steal from me. And I can just defeat him because I'm only going to take 8 damage against my 19 shield. This is the bronze breastplate deal. This is also why Mark was asking, like, if I wanted to keep a shield, because in this build, eventually, you just get so much defense, you don't really need shields.
But now that you've got a weapon, the
through.
knife commits you to the shield, and the shield is helping you get some of the defense.
Yes. So, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and...
What is the shield giving defense to?
Oh,
actually,
right.
Nothing.
Nothing because of the reorganization. I'll fix that later,
anyway,
yeah.
You win against the guy, just use your 2 daggers.
Dagger,
and the
dagger, little tiny knife, and then we end turn. Dagger, dagger, little tiny knife, and turn. Dagger, dagger. Would have won anyway, but little tiny knife for funsies. Alright, so, right. I needed to... Let's switch that so that armor is next to this guy.
Yeah, that works. Another thing is...
This guy has to be on the...
Yes.
On the far left side, so I can't have him next to it. And because this guy has to be... the shield has to be to the right of it.
Yeah, adjacent or diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
And, wait.
I can do some more movement here.
Yeah, well done. Move the dagger 1 to the left. The little knife.
If I move the little knife over.
Move the helmet 1 to the left.
Helmet 1 to the left, yes.
Move the shield 1 to the left.
And then I can move...
Does that do it? Now you're hitting 2 things.
That hits 2 armor, yes. I think that's the most, because I could... or if I... Yeah, I could move this guy... It buffs diagonal armor, right?
What?
So I might be
No, now it's not to the right of the little knife. Now it's not on the thing with the poison. Oh, I see. Yes, and it's just dagger won't do with the poison now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about... Because this would give me
also, that
one more
splits
defense.
the space such that you... oh, no, but it's fine. You can do it there. You can do it there.
Yeah. So...
It will give you 1 more defense in exchange for one of the daggers not being lined up with the poison.
I think I prefer the daggers being lined up with the poison. So let's go back and do that.
Hold on. That was not what it was. The shield was up by 1.
The shield was up by 1.
The dagger was on where the dart is.
Dagger was on where the dart is.
No, I'm sorry. The poison was on where the dart was.
Poison was on where the dart is. Dagger was here, so then...
Yes.
And then this other dagger can go
was
back.
the one that was not being poisoned, yeah. And then the dart was there.
Yep.
Not being buffed, but you're only going to use it once.
Yes. So this gives me next to more armor, which is good. So taking a look at what's going on here, there's a key which I can use to open treasure chests. I would like to go ahead and pick this up.
Well, you could always grab it instead of one of the random things that you have.
Maybe this one? Because I already have a big item for lots of energy.
Oh, there's another poultice as well.
Yeah, I don't need 2 poultices, though.
Yeah. You're doing fine on health.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You're pretty set, I think.
Yeah, I feel good about this build. So, there's an unknown event.
There's a merchant. Oh, it's this guy. It's the card guy. But he could possibly poison.
He could possibly curse me. So let's go to the merchant and see what he has for sale.
That's always good to know what the merchant has.
Oh, so the merchant has some...
What is the King's Shield?
The King's Shield. It's whenever you're attacked, if you have the King's Shield, you get Rage and Spikes. That's incredible.
Wait, that's so good.
Alright, that costs 35. I definitely want it.
That's so good. How much do you have of money?
I have 46, so I can afford it.
And then the piggy bank is one where you buy blessings for money, right? Or no,
whenever combat ends you get more money.
Money.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell this guy.
Yeah, I mean you only had it to sell.
And it sells for extra money. This guy only sells for 3, so I probably will see if I want to see if I can get more valuable stuff to sell later. You can only sell 3 things to a given merchant.
That makes sense.
So I'll go ahead and take this shield. And I'm just gonna drop this and I'll probably find something else to sell later. Now I'm also considering picking up this piggy bank.
I mean, it is uncommon and it gives 2.
It gives 2 gold,
after
after
6
fights it'll have paid for itself. So let's go ahead and grab a piggy bank. And yeah, there we go. Now I have a shield that the rage... So rage is the thing that makes you do more damage on subsequent attacks, and spikes makes the enemies take damage whenever they attack.
So the thing is, both of those buffs degrade by 1 every turn. However, if multiple things hit her, she'll get multiple, and they'll just build up and up until Linda becomes a dynamo of destruction.
Yes.
So that is, and that appears to happen whether you use it or not. So.
Yes, it just says when attacked.
Yes. So that's very good.
All right,
Excellent
that's
shield.
that. I'm very happy for this one.
Okay, so maybe save the question. Oh no, wait, it's the mole. It could curse you, so maybe.
It's the mole, so I might just
maybe
not
save
do
the
it.
chest until you level up.
Yeah.
What do you think?
If I do level up, I only have
Yeah,
20
if you
XP,
do,
so
if
we'll
you
see
do.
if I do.
Okay, so
So I am at this point. I'm gonna take 3 damage.
if you don't kill something.
If I don't kill something, I want
you should be able to
attack
kill
this
that
guy.
mole, right? That one on the right is gonna get enraged, but you should be able to kill the mole.
Which one are you saying is the mole?
one
The
on the front.
nightingale, the thrush, or the dove?
The dove is the mole.
Okay.
That's of course the mole. It's
Okay.
the dove deacon. Look a mole. Alright.
Alright, so now that thing that I had where it was 4 and then there were 2 stack shields, that was gonna put shields on everybody, which is
Alright. Well, this should give you some spikes. Although
Yes.
I'm interested to see whether spikes will enrage the rage guy. They do not.
They don't.
Okay.
It's a self-inflicted wound. Alright, well, I definitely want to attack this guy.
Yeah, because it will run away if
Because he's a coward, so he'll run away also.
Plus, Linda should be able to kill it with the 3 attacks.
Yep.
And now she has
Now I have 19 defense against the
7
damage, and he
she's
will...
got some spikes, so it
Yes.
got spikes, and it attacked twice, so therefore it put up her spikes more than they went down for
Yes.
ending the turn. And she wins.
Spikes and anger. Alright, so...
What's that bag?
Velvet bag.
Oh, it just creates a bunch of shurikens in every empty space in a diagonal line.
So I don't need this one, but it is legendary, so it would sell for a lot of money.
Okay. So what would you take instead of? Like the dart?
The dart, yep. Other than that, I'm pretty darn happy. I'm never going to take a different shield. That shield is excellent.
You should probably sell the shuriken bag though. That's definitely
Yes.
a build though, because it just keeps making shurikens
Yeah.
on the entire
If you
diagonal.
have a long diagonal, there's a lot of things that it can be based on spaces being empty too, like this one. So you can use that to fill empty diagonals with shurikens. And
That
then
all
you
cost
do
0.
That all costs 0, and then you do a large shuriken flurry. There are also other items that do really powerful stuff, but require you to have empty spaces or give buffs based on how many empty spaces you have in a particular row or column or diagonal.
Alright. Well, I guess go sell that legendary bag right now.
Absolutely, that's why I took it. And that's why I said, oh, well, I might find better things to sell, so I don't want to sell this common thing now. So I'm going to drag this over to the merchant. And that gave me 17 coins.
Nice. That gave you back a lot of your missing coins. So what about the,
So I'm going to go ahead and what is this? This is a, do you want to trade? I like my things in general, but there may be some. Let's see
what kind of thing does he trade? Does he trade for a better of the same?
I can get a different item of the same rarity.
Completely different item of the same rarity.
Probably not.
I would say you're probably not a good idea.
No, thank you.
Because it could be like a consumable that you trade
Yeah,
a permanent
exactly.
item for.
Whereas, like, if I picked up a legendary that I didn't like and I had already
she
sold
could have
everything.
theoretically used it on that legendary there.
Yeah.
But that's fine. What is the forger allowing you to do?
So this is Smith. Welcome to Forge.
It's a badger.
So I can add block to a shield, damage to a weapon, slow to an enemy to a weapon, or conductive to an armor.
These are not that.
These are not. So conductive to an armor is a thing that's based on the magic build. I don't.
Obviously, damage to a weapon doesn't hurt.
But I may be able to find better ones. And there's not. Items have a limit of how many enhancements they can hold. Generally, it'd be 1 for a common item, like what I have.
Is that dagger a common item too?
Yeah, it
Yes.
totally is.
It can only hold 1 enhancement. Whereas this shield can hold a lot, but it doesn't really need.
It
that
doesn't.
much
There's
more.
better enhancements in the game
Yeah.
than those ones. I don't really necessarily need block.
You don't really.
I
need
don't
that
need to
one.
trade that guy. So let's go ahead and do a combat and
It
see what I
probably
drop.
won't be enough to level you up, but we'll see.
But I might as well.
So that bat is gonna try to run away.
The bat's gonna try to run
Not
away
this turn, but like
very
eventually.
soon. So
it's a rich bat.
It's a rich bat. Let's win. All right.
All right.
So
go.
now I will end my turn.
You're gonna take no damage. It's
I'll
gonna
take no
AoE
damage.
heal.
It'll AoE heal, but they hadn't been damaged.
Okay.
Now, at this point, they actually will deal a tiny amount of damage if I don't block.
If you don't block or kill them, but can you kill them?
This will
Because you're
do-
enraged. So
Yes.
hold on. That will do 11 and 2 poison. That will do,
Do 11 and
22, so that's
yeah.
26. And then what will this do?
10.
So you'll kill them, I think.
Yes.
I think the poison will kill
The
it.
poison will take care of it. Yep. So now I leave just this one.
Boom. Okay.
do a little bit through there, and I didn't need to use poison to damage myself because I'm doing well up here. And I win. Get items. So this weapon deals 16 damage, but it takes 2 energy to use. I'm not gonna make that my new default weapon. This, if this is not in the top row, it's disabled. Top hat. Whenever you take damage, you get 1
That doesn't
gold.
count if it goes to her guard. She has to take actual damage.
Yeah, so I'm not actually taking that much damage this time, but this could be a good thing to sell or trade for another rare item.
You're right. You could trade it at the trade shop.
And see if I get a more useful rare
Or
item.
a bigger one they usually sell for more.
Yeah, okay. So I think I'm good here.
Seems legit.
I already have lots of these daggers. And this guy, the fact that it takes 2 energy to attack, it's not going to be, like, as good as these, which I
even if it gets buffed
8.
by 1, it'll go 17, which is only 1 better than 8 and then 8.
Yeah.
Plus, once you get poison on it, 8 with poison is... Oh, that guy. Oh, he's not coming after you yet. But
He's
anyway,
not coming
you can
after
get
me
a
yet.
rare.
So I'm going to go here, care to do a trade, get a different item of the same rarity.
Top hat.
Take your top hat. Pulls out a replacement.
It is. Indeed, it turned it into a... wait, no, it's not consumable. It is a...
It's a weapon. Once per turn,
5 damage, but you get
curse when you use it to kill something.
When you use it to get a kill. As
Okay.
long as it doesn't get a kill, it won't curse you, but you might as well sell it so that you don't accidentally curse yourself.
Yeah, that seems dangerous, especially because it double curses you, it says. Alright, so let's sell this guy because he's dangerous, but, you know, it was free and we tried it.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Alright, well, maybe that elite will be 40 XP.
Probably not. Okay.
Okay.
So this guy here, defender, anything behind him can't be targeted, and this guy has power. Whenever I attack him, he gets more angry.
This is not that bad. You should be able to kill the defender for sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to start by killing the defender.
Alright, there you go.
And then now I can just attack this guy.
Yep. Now, he is going to get angry, but even if he gets angry maximally here, he won't deal any damage to you this turn.
Yes, that's correct. I'll do 18 on my 19.
And that should be able to kill
And
him.
now I can just defeat him.
From the damage and then poison damage.
From the damage and the poison damage, exactly. And I didn't need to activate poison to injure myself.
Nice. It did not level you up as expected.
So I can pick something to fill that last spot. Might as well be this, I guess.
A healing drink, yeah. You could use it. Yes, that puts you farther away from being able to use your poultice, but that's... Oh, there's healing. I guess you might as well see what's in the treasure chest, too.
Yeah, let's...
Oh, it's a cursed chest.
This is a cursed chest, which is kind of dangerous.
And then there's a regular chest over here.
Let's see what the regular chest contains.
Also a cursed chest.
I think I'm fine. I don't need to take the gamble on
Yeah.
cursed chest, which is gonna add a cursed... And cursed items have some kind of drawback to them, and if you're cursed and you don't take the cursed item, then one of the options every time you can select new items is going to be that same
the curse
cursed
follows
item.
you.
It follows you around.
Until you get decursed by a priest, which then doesn't let you do the other options from the priest. The priest is coming on floor 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Bramble boss. Chat, you'll have to get ready to pick where she goes after the Bramble boss.
It's the Bandit Lord.
Just as we
So we're going to see the first hazard we've seen yet this combat. Smoke Plume, which creates smoke puffs that block off your items.
What has he got 3 of? Is that dodge?
He has 3 dodges. Your next 3 attacks will do 0 damage.
So I guess that's all of your attacks.
So my first turn is spent
Getting rid of
his
It did
dodge.
actually poison him.
Yes.
Even though they did 0 damage.
So I have to decide where to put this, and it's going to block that thing off for now. There's no harm in blocking off the thing that will give things at the end of combat.
There you go.
Alright, so he's going to deal me 15 damage.
Which is fine.
Which
Do you
is
want to
totally
poison
fine. I am
going to
go ahead and poison myself for 1 to get these empowered, and then I can go ahead and attack.
Oh, you didn't have as much energy for some reason. Oh, right, because you empowered them. That's fine.
Because I empowered, yeah, it's
that was
fine.
still the right choice.
Yep, that's fine.
Now he's poisoned for 10. And
He's gonna heal himself for 32.
That's very annoying. It's a good thing you got that much poison on. The smoke is spreading.
Yes.
Alright, so you did massive damage and poisoned him heavily. If you didn't have the ability to do the poison, though, that 32 would have erased a lot of your progress. And he probably can put back up his dodge eventually. Also, his damage slowly goes up even without rage.
Yes.
It's 14 now. It used to be, when he did his smoke last time, it was not
Yeah, that's right. So you can't just, like, turtle your way through the bosses in this game.
Alright, Linda gets one of 3 incredibly powerful things.
You can't find rare legendary items anymore in combat rewards, but every turn you get an additional energy. I'm not gonna take this one. All weapons gain a bonus damage, but then are destroyed the first time you use them. Once per combat, can use it for 3 energy to put enemies to sleep. I think, honestly, I have some pretty good stuff, so it's probably okay if I can't find rare legendary stuff to have even more energy, but...
You can't find them in combat rewards, so
yeah,
you can
I can still get them in treasure chests and things like that. Yeah.
Other things, so you could do that. What do you think?
I think I will.
Alright.
And I'll replace this item.
There you go. Also, you healed for some reason. I don't know what healed you. Because you're only missing 4 now.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was the healing from the last floor.
It was the healing from the last floor, I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
When I went to the healing statue. So...
Now, starting with 4 energy per turn is going to be a big deal for Linda. Even though she can't get rare legendary items, she's doing well with her common items.
So now there's another chest of valuables I'm going to pick up. So this is a consumable item that I can use twice to give myself a dodge against an attack to
What's
negate
the green thing on the left?
This one creates a blessing.
Oh, I see.
And it's destroyed. And this one will add 1 spike to my cell every turn. I mean, I do like some of these, but I feel like my general set is pretty good right now.
So, in theory...
I could get rid of this now that I have the...
So, what's the difference between a dagger? This dagger is 9 instead of 8 and adds 2 poison. So, it is better, but is the second dagger that isn't in the row with the green gem worth having over 2 things? That's the question.
Yeah, it might not be. Especially... Well, I think I'll start with this.
It is true that when you don't use the green gem, having 2 daggers lets you stack 4 poison, which, given that you lose 1 poison each turn, is far more...
But if the battle is hard, I'm going to use the poison sword anyway. So I think I'll go ahead with this then.
Seems legit.
And this is a consumable, so I could use it up.
Alright. That makes sense. And that's the healer. She's not needed to remove curses.
So...
You could gain max health.
I'm going to gain 5 max health for 10 gold.
Seems worth it. Bravery astounds this healer.
So I can go into the enchanted swamp or the deep cave.
So the deep cave is a dark cave with more kind of cave-dwelling creatures, where the swamp has frogs and newts and other swamp creatures. So get ready to vote in chat which one to do. What do people think? Should we go to the swamp or the cave? Alright, so I see a couple votes for cave over the swamp.
Oh, swapping what with the poison whetstone?
Oh, it says, swap it with the poison whetstone. We have 3 for cave, 1 for swamp, 2 for swamp.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually pretty split. If anyone else is watching, the top hat way back to swap with the poison whetstone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in position.
In position.
If she wanted to keep it, yes.
Yes, right, definitely.
Potentially.
Yes.
Although the whetstone has to be in the row or something, but she would
it
have needed to put it on the top.
I would have needed to put it on the top, but since I was just going to trade it out instantly.
Well, this was a very contentious vote, but it looks like Cave won out over the swamp this time, and we can always play this game again, maybe, and see the swamp later on. So, Linda, you've got to go to the cave.
We're going to the deep cave. I am a pack rat.
It's like a very sneaky thief.
So I'm at 90. I'm about to level up.
Yes,
if
this
I
will
get
definitely
2 more
level
XP.
you.
Okay.
Okay, you're not gonna take any damage, but you'd probably rather not get gooed up.
Gooed and slimed. Yeah, which goo blocks off your stuff, so you can't use it. So
you have 4 energy now, though, right? So if you if you dagger and stab, will that kill it?
Dagger and then
barely,
stab. Yes.
Barely will.
Stabbity. All right.
Awesome.
Now that guy started with 20 shield, which is annoying. It's the armor I already have. I'm definitely not rear.
Armadillo. And what's his 3 shield to all allies, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good that you killed off his other ally then. His 15 won't quite hurt you.
That's right.
And now he doesn't have a million shields, so...
So I can really get through and hurt him. And now he's going to be defeated by the poison damage.
Level up.
Okay.
So I think that you might want to have some that are on this top row to the left. There's a few reasons why. If you
more things for the top and more ability to
keep going as left as you possibly
then
can.
I can just throw this
and then go and then grab this.
Yeah.
then theoretically you also can throw the
yes, this glove's
the left
over there
one
too,
over
yeah.
there, and it gains. Let's see,
It gains
2, but
two,
loses
lose
2.
2, so it's equivalent,
So it's
but
equivalent
it's
while
still
freeing up
yes.
space over there.
So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so now we could...
It is the frying pan that is a armor that
so
adds
it adds 3 block,
or
if
it's a weapon.
Or it's a weapon that deals 7 damage, depending on what way you
if
turn
you
it.
use it as a hat or not. Oh, speaking of things that are like that, there's the boot hat.
The boot hat.
It's 3 block on the top row, or on the bottom row, it's a better version of shoes. Or actually, it's a better version of shoes in this direction.
Yes.
Because it takes less space than
This
shoes.
is shoe hat.
I mean, you could put it where the rose currently is. With the shoe hat.
Yep. Now I can do some nice reorganization. So
Yes.
this just has to be in the same row as stuff,
Yes.
and this can go here.
So that allows you to get another weapon that could theoretically in the future be affected by this. That was what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Now I can't get this adjacent here. Well, I can actually. How much does
It would give the same amount that it loses.
Oh, right, this
so.
is the King Shield.
Oh, it's the King Shield, so
and
it
I've
doesn't
changed
need
it,
to
so
be
it doesn't
adjacent.
need to be adjacent.
So,
yeah.
and due to that fact, that also makes it so that, I think just to remind yourself, move the King Shield to the right by 1. So now, you can, if you get a new weapon, you can put it here so it's next to this and in the same row as
Okay,
that.
perfect. So then I have a little more space of stuff. So this guy...
Does it need to be flat out, facing the top? What if it's facing sideways? Oh no, it's still a hat.
So this will add some block. I'm gonna
Will it actually add the block? Does it still count as being in the top row if it's in the top row and a different row?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure adds 5 block. So this isn't a great item for the amount of space that it takes, but
neither are the double shoes.
And neither are the double shoes down there, but they're fine for now, and I can continue to.
And we saw that the monsters there were very close to breaking through her armor.
Yeah.
So now
they're very close to actually having to spend actions on my shield.
Now her armor is ridiculously more than it was before. So watch what happens in the next fight. Also,
first I'm gonna check the merchant and see what he sells.
It's your only way to get rare and legendary items at this point.
For each price of armor in your backpack, adjacent weapons get +1 damage.
And per each row above, +1 block.
Those are
interesting. And there's how many pieces of armor in your backpack? There's like 4.
Yeah, there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
This counts armor. Yes, it
There's
does.
5 pieces of armor in your backpack. So this would give +5 damage to adjacent weapons.
So I would need to make it adjacent to this guy. So
the issue is it won't give a lot of defense because it's a boot. What is space does it take up? 4.
4. It's giant. That's the thing.
Okay.
And this is a helmet for wizards who are using mana.
So it would add 5 damage per to all adjacent weapons.
Yes, but how do I get it adjacent to this guy?
So I would say...
Because this guy kind of needs to be... So
the way that you would do it
switch.
is you would switch that. Also, wait, that's still a weapon in that configuration. Spin that around to... Yeah, that one's in armor.
But then this one...
Oh, hold on. Spin the shield sideways and put it
here.
There.
Yep.
Now what?
If we lose 1 here...
Oh, I see.
Then we can spin this up here so the weapons are still being buffed.
Yes. That would buff them.
Well, we did talk about how this
can't
one...
be next to...
Yeah, I think maybe we have to lose the frying pan for that.
Yeah, we probably have to lose the frying pan for that.
And then we can put... Then we can get this back up here. So this guy...
And then,
because then we could put the greaves here.
Yes. So you would put the greaves there if you did it. And then
we
you
would
put
keep the
one thing
key
up there, and you would lose, like, the blessing.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we put the
and
greaves
we would lose
there.
this as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would lose the rose unless you used it to replace something else. Like, maybe you would replace the luck ring since you can't get rare items anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. So then I'll go here, and then...
then you could put the greaves instead of that.
Yeah, so then these guys will still be able to be adjacent.
I don't think it's going to let you because you have that in that space. Is that right? Oh, there you go.
No, it does.
And those are all common, right? What would do any of these have a good sell price that is unexpectedly high?
3.
Are they all 3 like we thought?
Yep. Alright, So now this one is, so we can see this one here is dealing 13 damage, 6 from the greaves, 2 from...
Oh, it's actually 6 from the greaves. Oh, because this is also an armor.
Yes,
and
that's also an armor.
itself is an armor.
Correct.
So even though you took off that, it's still adding 6. Holy
Yes.
crap. That is a lot.
So there's not a way to also get this adjacent while everything else is going on. I don't think. Unless it's not being poisoned anymore.
Yes, unless it's not able to poison.
So it could be able. It might be worth not being on the
probably
poison
worth
to
it.
get 6 additional damage. So then this can go down
Yes.
here and become an adjacent weapon.
Yeah, that's worth it. 6 damage is too much.
So this guy is next to all armors.
Except the one that gets
Oh wait,
even
it's
more.
not next to weapons anymore.
Oh, you're
Oh right. So I have to choose between these two, I think.
That's right.
Unless
6
this
is
goes down by
obviously
one.
better than... 6 is...
Obviously better than.
No, even if it went down, you would lose the green poisoning thing.
Right. Yeah, because it can't go down.
Yeah.
And it can't go over, or this
Yeah.
is the one trouble. Small weapons don't take up very much space, but you can see sometimes
Can't
it's
be
tricky because they
adjacent
can't
to
be
as many
adjacent to as many things. Yep.
Alright, this seems good.
Yeah.
I like what you've done with the place. Alright,
Mhm.
what are you going to do next?
I'm
I
gonna
didn't leave, right?
leave this guy. I'm gonna pick up some free money off of the ground. I'm gonna see. This one I can trade my health to get potions and consumables, which I'm
Probably
not
don't
gonna do
need
right
that.
now.
It's a bat alchemist.
It's the Bat Alchemist. So this one is if I add Great Luck if defeated, and it's not
gonna
gonna take
run
any
away
action.
eventually.
Yeah, it won't take
Linda
any
has
action.
28 block, but these
I'm
things are
actually
going to gum
fine.
up her resources.
This one, yeah, I think I'm gonna start working on this guy.
Okay. Do you need... The question is...
So this guy is going to do 13 damage.
So that wouldn't kill it on its own, but if you did this, it'll
Which is
do
14
14
damage
and 2
plus
poison, which
2.
is 16 essentially.
Yes.
So if you did 16 plus 39, that will exactly kill that one.
So that's what we're gonna do.
And so you only get 1.
And this I'm only
slime.
gonna get 1 gooey slime that is messy in my inventory.
Yes.
And stops me from activating.
There you go. 1 is not too bad.
Yeah.
You can just leave it there, I guess.
But 3 would have been annoying.
3 would have been very bad.
'Cause they also
now you
spread.
should be able to kill this before it
Before it runs away.
runs
Yeah.
away. Yeah,
With
that's
2
enough.
attacks. And then here,
Alright, and now there's gonna be even more
now the goo is gonna spread, and I'm gonna have to place more goo.
It's fine, you'll be able to deal with it by... It destroys all adjacent goo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do.
Oh, actually, you can just kill him and you won't have to deal with the goo.
Yeah. Forget about it. I'll clean
Forget
it up.
the goo.
Clean it up in between encounters. All right.
What the heck is this? Oh,
It's
it's
a
the
brew.
one that's the Moonlighter thing. It's the, like, reference to the game Moonlighter.
When it destroys a you can use it to clean up hazards, like those goo. Whenever it destroys the hazard, then it deals more damage on
Damages
that
a weapon
turn.
that
Yeah,
turn.
it's 8 damage. It's not gonna be worth it here
Yeah,
with my
you
current
don't
setup.
have
I don't have a
space.
good setup for that guy.
And that's another one of those spade cleavers, right?
Yeah, this is a spade cleaver,
The
which
one
is
that
good
gets
for if you have a
stronger
lot of cleavers.
if cleavers get kills.
And so I think I'm set.
Seems good. That's liquid luck.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need that. Alright. Ooh,
So-
that could be a good forge. Let's see what it does.
I have to fight the monster first.
Yep. Well, I know. I just assumed you were gonna win. Alright.
Alright, so this guy has 1 dodge. This guy is gonna run away. This guy does a lot of
He's
damage.
gonna run
but
away
not enough.
eventually, but not this turn.
Yeah.
But you have so much block that you can just do whatever you want right now.
Maybe I deal with the small rebel.
Okay.
And then get started on the sable.
Seems legit. Yeah, the sable helps put up your stats.
Now this guy's gonna do a large amount of damage if I don't get through to him and bother him with 14 damage.
Ironically, however, okay, so let's see. That guy in the front is gonna run away.
Mm-hmm.
How much of the damage actually gets through to you?
At this point, 7.
So you could, if you want to kill the rabbit, block once with the shield, and
Yeah.
then
That's true,
take
which is
1
hilarious.
damage.
We're doing it.
And if you want to take 0 damage, block again with the shield.
We're doing it!
Alright.
We're doing it!
And they'll just buff up your spikes and
Thanks
stuff.
for buffing me, guys. Alright.
Alright. And guy in the back has lost his dodge as well.
Yeah, but I might as well finish guy in the front and then have him be really low. He's gonna put up a shield, and then I'll just do that. Yep. Oh-ho!
A pouch? Although, like, you actually mostly have things that you want.
Pouches are an excellent item, particularly in the when you're playing the main game. The taking items back to your town is really good for getting resources. And this one, I think I generally like the things that I have to be out.
What is that spindle thread again? Is that the one that makes all armor
adjacent
better?
and diagonal armor gets +1 block.
Also, that hat is obviously more worth it to you than the boots.
So, do I take this guy to potentially store things for later?
Yes, that is the question. Whether you can use it to store things you're gonna sell. I mean, you could.
I will. I'll take it. And, let's see. Maybe I take the thread.
So the question is, do you actually need the canteen of water?
I'll store the canteen of water.
Oh yeah, you can store it in there. Of course.
That's part of why I like my canteen.
That makes sense. So.
Now I can use this.
So that's gonna give you 2 defense at the minimum.
Yes.
Just even from being there. Actually, wait.
If I move it...
If you move to where the key is, or up there, those both give you 3.
Yes.
That spot would also give you 3.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe where the key is because it doesn't use the top.
Doesn't use the top, and the top is what I will eventually need for weapons, yeah.
Yep. And do you have anything else you want to grab? Actually, wait. Put the key in the pouch.
Oh, right, of course.
You definitely don't need the key during a fight.
Which means I can reclaim this.
You can actually keep the boots. Although, in that case...
I'm going to want to rearrange
You're going to want to rearrange so that the thread actually is up. And the boots are down.
Or I can do this.
What?
I can do this.
Yeah.
Because the thread buffs them,
There's
so...
one.
And then being down by 1 is the same as they got in that previous position. Yep. Alright. So
that's pretty awesome. Is there anything else you want to put into the pouch then?
So into the pouch.
From these, because you can take one more item.
No, I'm finished choosing.
Oh, you're right. Then you're good. You're good.
So let me double check. So this guy is now next to all but this, and those guys are still getting benefit from being pretty far away. This guy isn't next to here, but he's next to the greaves, which is much better.
And both.
And the greaves are being buffed even more by this, so this weapon now deals 14
damage, because the greaves are now a +7.
Yes.
Because this is the armor build that Linda has.
Yes.
Greaves and armor build. That's hilarious. Okay. Seems pretty good. Let's see if chat also thinks it's hilarious.
Are there things that love being in corners?
Yes. There's some that are like want to be in corners or want to be in a weird position because if they're they don't want to even be on a diagonal with anything, so you put them in like a weird bizarre spot that has no diagonals in your bag, so it doesn't use up your bag.
Yeah, and like this
let's see if the forge is gonna be good.
We're gonna check the forge now. I craft 4 ages.
I think you have to hold Y.
Yeah. I can add haste to a shield.
Which means that each time you use the shield, it can stackingly make you get more defense.
Regeneration to a ring, haste to a structure, or slow to an enemy to a weapon.
The only one of those that's somewhat useful is regeneration to a ring, but
I don't think I have a ring anymore.
You don't have a ring, and it's not that useful.
Yeah.
Sadly, haste to a weapon is even worse than damage to a weapon. But
alright,
you're not even missing 5, so... wait, there's some XP.
Chest.
There's a cursed chest.
And then
What's the exclamation point? Oh, it's telling you that the badger...
It's gonna be the very angry badger. Alright.
Okay.
So...
I guess you could heal and then go.
Yeah, I think I will.
Unless there's anything you want to sell, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. Either. Deep cave, pot 2 of 3.
Alright. You're not that close to leveling up, but you might as well see if you can. Okay.
So you can see these badgers are like, hi, I do tons of damage.
They do a lot, but Linda has 37
But I have 37 defense,
block.
so I just don't even care. Alright, well, I'm in it full. I could poison myself, but I honestly don't.
You don't need to in this fight because of the greaves are so obscene. Alright, there goes that one.
So that one's dead. And he's only doing 10 damage. So I laugh in high defense. You win. Alright.
Okay. Anything good down there?
So, the rocket is uncommon.
Oh, I see. It moves across your thing, and then it blows up, dealing massive damage.
So, I'm gonna take things into my backpack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take a second key.
And I guess the rocket, because it sells for more?
I'm gonna take the rocket.
Whoa.
No. That is the one thing with this little backpack guy. This little mini backpack. Sometimes.
Should you take the cleansing flame in case you get cursed?
Yeah.
Is that the one that removes curses?
Let's see. This one, clean burn.
Oh no, it just removes.
Status
Never mind.
effects.
You
No,
don't
I'm
need
gonna take this one.
That's not
this
the one that removes
the
curse.
large mana stone in case I did at some point decide I wanted to do something with mana because it gives 2 mana.
At this point, it's almost too late for that. But
At this point, it's almost too late, but I might as well. Everything else is common, so
You not only can't get rare or legendary things, but you have such a powerful armor build.
it's unlikely. So I just
maybe the crafter or the merchant has something good.
Let me see what the crafter is this time.
3 damage to a weapon, 2 burn to a weapon.
2 burn to a weapon.
Which is not too bad.
Haste to a shield, conducted to an armor.
Yes.
Alright.
Sadly, it was burn instead of poison because they don't stack with each other cumulatively, or it would have been better. But what does the merchant do?
Let's see what the merchant's got. Electric arrows for an archery build. Gives you energy if you don't have armor and shields. Definitely not this. Adjacent weapons give +1 damage. Must be in the top. That's not going to be worth it for me. I already have lots of things competing with the top. And I already have 2 keys.
Yep.
And this is a weapon that becomes more expensive as you use it. I think I'm set.
The weapon makes the enemy weak, which is good, but it's not good for her right now.
Yes.
Alright.
So let's see if I can level up
let's see if you can level
before
up. There should be enough on this floor to level you up.
So these
2 are both gonna hit hard on the next turn.
Yes. And this guy has 1,000,000 defense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start working on it.
Okay, but don't use the dagger first because use the wooden knife first.
Use the wooden knife first, and then use the dagger, and then use the wooden knife, and then use the wooden knife again.
Yes.
I guess I should have used the point. No, I don't. Okay. So.
Okay. So now you should be able to stop. But yeah, you'll take 1 damage.
Yeah.
But you should be able to stop this guy by attacking once with that, and then with the bottom one. And I guess you could use the shield to not take 1 damage if you want.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be able to get through
all his defenses,
dodge
so
that much,
shield.
but you could get through. You can get through his defense, the one on the left.
Yes. And do a little bit of damage. Yep. Okay. So now with my 43 shield, I don't take any damage.
This guy on the right should die before he.
Yeah, before he
does his thing.
Before he gets going
he doesn't
with
have any dodge,
his nonsense, so we're just gonna stab him, and then that guy can get through his shield as well.
You put up a gigantic shield, but that won't save him from
Who cares about shields? I am the murder mouse. So this is a 2-space wooden blade.
Yeah, it's the one you got rid of because it's not as good as the one that you have.
Funnily enough, if I did put that back in here, it would gain the damage from that and do 1 more damage, but I don't think that's worth it.
That's worth the space. If it was, you would have taken the sapphire.
Yes. That is correct. So I'll take 3 items for my sack, probably. These are all common. The question is, do I want to...
Do you even have that much space in your sack?
Let me see how much space I have in my sack. I think I need to check here. Oh, yeah, I can't take 3 items to my sack. I have 2 spaces in my sack.
What happened to
that's useless to me. This is healing. I could hypothetically take that. Maybe I just take 2 items.
Yeah, I guess so.
Into my sack.
And then if you're about to exit the floor, you can sell from...
Yes.
You can sell the common items from your sack, like the dice. The dice, right? Or the magic order?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm a pack rat.
It's money.
Alright, what is this one? That is like a mage. You can do some trading with her.
Alright, this
See,
will
she gets
level
like
you
spell
up.
bucks and stuff. Alright.
What's that one doing?
It's gonna summon.
Spawning? Maybe that one should die. What do you think?
It has 12 shield.
Oh, well, you do a lot of damage though.
Not enough to get through all of that.
Do you not? Let's see.
But I do 52.
How much does this do? 15 and 2 poison. How much does this do? 14. So, hold on.
Yeah.
If you did 14, then you have 3 left. Yeah, you definitely can kill the one that's summoning.
Let's do it.
So, you might as well do that. You win.
Boom.
against
Okay.
that guy. Now, it is true you're going to get hit by the sludge and the guy on the left. Well, wait. Shouldn't it have been all the way on the left? So, well, anyway. Wait, can you kill the guy on the... Oh, you're not taking any damage.
I'm not taking damage. I just pop.
Yeah, you could wooden...
And then I do this, which changes his
Oh,
move
that
to skipping
changes
his
his
turn.
move to skipping his
That's
turn.
what that's the way that the rabbits work, is that they put up a defensive shield, and then
Or
like
a dodge, I guess.
they put up a dodge rather, and that like yellow thing on the bottom where it said 14. If you deal at least 14 damage to them, then they'll turn their turn to ice skipping.
I understand now. Okay, so...
That's why I wasn't worried about that guy.
That makes sense. You weren't going to take damage anyway by 3 because of your ridiculous armor.
Yeah, but it's the principle.
And now he dies from poison. You've been sludge-o'd. Such sludge.
All right, now I'm
You
gonna
need to do one of them. Oh, now they're all gone.
that pops the sludge, and now I can
Poison it, I guess, and then kill it. Or, no, it was the sludge. It barely survived thanks to its sludgy ways.
Yes, it's correct.
But now it will die.
Boom, victory.
Level up! So, let's see. This will give you 1... If you do these, I don't know how useful this is, but we'll give you 3 defense.
I'm gonna. Well, it also will let me scoot the shield way the heck over here.
Oh, yeah.
Out of
but it
my
just
way,
has to
so I
be-
can do other things. Correct.
Yeah, you're
All right,
right.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Oh, right, and the dagger can actually go right above the greaves. No, the dagger,
The
not
dagger,
the
yes.
knife. Okay, I mean, put the knife back, but...
Yeah.
Or no. Yes.
It's like, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying no.
You're talking about that, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter where this is, as
What?
long as it's.
Well, no, but now they're both along the line with the green thing.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
dagger's
yeah.
to the left of that, and they're next to the greaves. The one you were
Right,
putting
right,
in
right,
was
right,
not
yeah.
next to the greaves.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
You know
so,
what I like?
Hats.
Even more hats.
Oh, I understand.
And this guy here is adding 10 block per turn because of this giant longbow. Alright. Magic wand. It's just not worth.
Yep,
But it is uncommon.
that's true.
So for the sake of sales,
Actually, yeah.
I'm gonna do a little rearrangement.
There you go. So hold on, you should be able to, if you take the,
Eh.
what happened? Oh, you can still take 2 items, press Y.
I'm trying to see the. There it is. Because that'll sell for more. Okay.
So you can still,
I can still take 1 item.
take 1 item, and if you want the mana stone back, you can get it.
I mean, I might as well. But let's see.
There's also a weird fish up there. I don't know if it's better or worse than the other things, but it is up
It's
there.
a
Oh, yeah.
healing item.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all kind of junk anyway
they are
at this
kinda
point,
junk.
so. Move status effects from enemies. I mean, I've got. I'll just do this and then I can throw it in my
Fair
next
enough.
combat. If there's another one on this floor. Yeah, there is. Alright.
Right, so you leveled up. Was that a cursed chest, that chest over there, by the way?
I forgot to investigate it. Anyway, these guys are skipping their turn. This is a bomb that's gonna do a lot of damage later on, but this guy will give me.
So, will 2 regular little knife attacks kill that guy? They will, right? So you don't need to use the dagger.
Yeah. A little knife against this, and then.
Any 2 hits will kill that guy as well.
There we are. Now it's just this
Now
guy.
it's just this guy. He's gonna hit you for 11.
I guess I might as well use this. Boop.
Poison him. Thanks to your spiked thorn rows, your spikes will not go away even if someone only hits you once per turn.
Because that generates another
It
spike.
generates 1 to get rid of the one that you lose.
Yes. He thinks 18 damage is dangerous.
You got him.
Adjacent weapon below gets +3 damage.
Well, that's not gonna happen. but it is uncommon.
It is uncommon, so it'll replace the die in my things to sell pile.
Die is cast.
Do I care? I could like throw out the Mana Stone and put that down here.
It's probably worth it because it gives all of your weapons +1 damage.
Alright.
Okay, there you go.
I don't really need another dagger compared to all this stuff. Alright, so there we are.
And it's near the thread, so it's gonna give a pretty decent amount of armor.
Is this full now?
Yes.
Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay.
There you go.
Now we're gonna check that chest.
Yeah.
This chest.
Just to see if it was cursed or not. It was not.
It needs a
locked
key.
though, and so you need to use a key. This is why she brought along the keys.
Alright,
Wow,
it contains.
considering that it required a key, it looks like it's garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage. That's okay. I'll replace
Wait,
one
is there anything else? Oh, I guess you could get that uncommon dodge potion.
I'm picking up the uncommon dodge potion.
Yeah, that was garbage for a locked chest.
But it can't. Yeah, it was garbage. Alright, right.
It could be good because it wasn't a combat.
That's right.
This was all common. Which nothing was preventing you from getting uncommon.
Right. I just rolled unluckily.
Yep.
Wait, where's my backpack?
Where did it go?
Oh crap. Did I drop it by accident when I was opening
You may
the
have
chest?
dropped it when you opened the chest with the key.
That's the problem. Alright, well, I'll pick something up else for its spot then.
That's really bad.
That's okay. I'm winning anyway.
You're winning big time.
Yeah, I totally dropped it.
Yeah, you
Alright, well, I will... Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's the risk of the backpack. Of the mini backpack.
Especially with the UI way that it was opening and closing.
Yeah. Well, I often play... I usually play with mouse and stuff, which is easier than playing with a controller. But this is better for distance. So, alright. We are going to attack.
That makes sense. Against the badger.
Against the badger before he has a chance to get too angry. If I were playing an actual challenging run, throwing away my backpack like that would have been death.
That would have been the end of it. So, ironically, the Shiv is actually very strong.
Yes, it is
because it's
11
next to the
damage.
Greaves. It's been a while. The only Shiv you got was the Cursed Shiv.
Yes.
And, but
Shivs
I was
deal
wondering when you were going to get a Shiv.
Once per turn, they deal 2 damage, but my Greaves give 9 additional damage.
That's correct.
And these do stuff if they're connected to mana, which they won't be. So, yeah, I think I'm good.
Seems legit. It's free and costs no energy to use the Shiv.
Alright. I don't have anything random to sell because of the... Actually, you know what?
What?
Oh no, I threw that out. Yeah, I threw out everything.
You lost everything that you were going to sell.
That's fine. But do I want to... Yeah, do I want to actually do...
Question is, do you want to put burning on your weapon or not?
Do I want to save? I'll save, and there's still going to be one more before the final boss.
Could give
sure.
rage.
Might give rage, and if not, I'll just take whatever it gives. All right, let's check chat before we.
Yeah, let's
do
see
the
what
boss.
chat thinks about things. People were talking about the items loving empty space being interesting. Meth guy gave.
It's an armadillo. Yes, I have an armadillo.
Yes, basically.
Badger boss.
The enemies were an armadillo.
So Badger boss is about to put on a buff that is.
Or it's summoning, right? And
It's summoning
then
and
adding
can add
rage
rage
to
to
everything.
everything.
So you should do the poison thing.
Absolutely starting with poison.
That makes sense. And then the poison dagger does even more poison than usual. There you go. Alright.
So they're both enraged.
Yes. And this guy enrages more the more he's hit, so you should probably kill him quickly, the enraged front side.
Yeah.
The question is it worth poisoning more?
I am gonna
Alright, then use the Shiv and super poison. Alright, that didn't kill him, but you have so much block that it still blocks.
Yes, that's correct. And he's poisoned 20, so he will die.
He will die on... Oh, from the spikes.
He died from the spikes. Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so
Maybe you don't need more poison.
I'm not going to poison myself more. I'm just going
Well, you did it one at a time, so that was good because it can stack the poison on you.
Yes.
Alright. Now the front guy can die, maybe. I guess maybe you could have just killed the second guy.
Nah, I could, but it's
whatever.
funnier this way.
He's very, very poisoned, so like he's not getting out of this.
Poison.
Alive. Oh, the achievement
the
worked.
achievement's
The
working.
achievements are unglitched.
They're unglitched. That means I
The
can
last
actually
time
beat the game.
Linda blocked to stack 50 poison, the achievement didn't do it. They must have fixed the Steam achievement. Now she can play the game for real. Okay, that's great. I'm glad we did this.
For every 40 gold, add 1 energy.
you're gonna have. Wait, what happens where it takes gold?
If you, whenever you take damage, you lose 3 gold.
Oh, okay, so poisoning yourself is very sad for that, but that's definitely worth it. You can get that in addition to the thing there, or instead of it. Like
I can live dangerously and not. I've never
dangerously.
used that healing item, right?
Yeah. What are the other two, by the way? Each turn for each energy removes 1 energy to add mana, and then this one is weapons.
Weapons do more damage, but you take damage from.
Lose hit points every turn.
I'm doing this, and then I can hoard money to do.
Yeah, because if you
more
get
energy.
1 more money, you will have 3 extra energy from
Correct,
that.
and then I just stab
That's
everything.
so ridiculous.
I'm not going to use the
Wait,
healing center.
I mean, you could.
Well, if I do it, well, we'll have to get more money to get
Yes,
more.
how much does it cost to get the permanent maximum?
It's 10.
It's only 10,
I guess
so
that's
you can
true.
decide.
Well, we'll do it.
Okay.
We're doing it. Now there's a treasure chest. Does 8 damage. Alright, this one I think was a bow, but you have to transform it in a different
Oh,
menu.
no, that's the bow blade. This is the toll blade. It transforms into this where
It does a lot of
hurts
damage, it
yourself
hurts you.
when you're paying the
Alright,
toll.
yeah, I'm not gonna take these things. I
Okay.
like what I have.
Sounds good. So, chat.
Frozen Heart or Magma
Core?
Core? Locations
The
get
Frozen
more
Heart
negative.
puts like giant ice cubes over Linda's stuff, and the Magma Core sometimes has massive flames and spikes so that Linda will die for attacking them. Alright, we've got another big split. Frozen Heart versus Magma Core. Another
Frozen,
for Magma Core.
Magma.
I believe the Magma Core is where the Rat King lives, whereas the Frozen Heart is where the Toad King, who is going after the World Tree, is, or something like that. But I can't remember if that's right or not. Frozen. Magma, Frozen.
Oh, it's tied again.
Oh, they're very different areas. Oh, I see. Miss Roy said Frozen Core, so I wasn't really voting for either of them.
That or Magma Heart. Wait.
Because they both don't exist.
What do you want? Do you want Frozen or Magma?
Miss Roy was trying to confuse you.
Miss Roy is trying to confuse me. Okay, so we have 2 votes for Magma, 1 vote for Frozen Heart, and 1 vote for Utter Chaos.
Yes. 1 Chaos candidate, and 1 with the shrugging Leshy.
Enrico has no opinion. Mad Guy says Magma.
Alright.
Magma's
Magma's
got it.
won. Oh, man. Faceless Man, I think, has lost both votes at this point.
Well, that's okay.
Magma's got it. We're going for fire. Some say the world shall end in fire. Others say the world shall end in ice. But today,
It's fire.
it's fire. Okay.
I'm really psyched that the achievements are working again.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, gosh. What does that guy on the right have?
He has, Rough Hide. Damage from projectiles is reduced by 50% last one combat until combat ends. Spiked out, he removes all spikes each turn. So this guy summons
He's going to give himself 12
absolute
spikes.
gobsmacking amounts of spikes onto himself.
Can you kill him this turn before he gets 12 spikes?
No, but I can get him low.
Okay, that's probably worth it. He might kill himself by.
Oh no, I
he
can't
did,
kill him, right,
you
because
have
of
so much
the
energy.
ore. I forgot I was getting
forgot
how
about
much I was
the
getting
ore.
from the ore. Alright.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, okay, this guy's gonna be sad.
He's single attribute dependent?
Yes, he is.
Okay,
So
now
he's
you
gonna
should be able
create
to kill
flames
him.
in my thing, but it
I
doesn't,
think he's dead.
doesn't matter what he does, because I have so much energy. I am a
Do-do-do,
rogue and I'm made of
do-do.
knives. Alright. I mean, I'm happy with everything I have out here.
What does
So
the
some-
cactus do?
The cactus, whenever you take damage, you get spikes to your
Oh, but you have to take the damage.
Yes.
It's not just when you're attacked.
Nope.
Alright, I mean, it seems legit.
Don't
Alright,
have my
what of
stuff.
the crafter? The crafter.
Yes, but these are gonna disappear after a
Oh,
certain number of
okay,
moves.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go here to
I
get
guess
the money.
you can get the money first. Because it's good for your ore. You're almost about to get another energy.
Alright, this guy is gonna debuff me like a jerk.
The sticky honey
This
was...
guy is going to become angry and block himself and attack for a lot of
This
damage.
guy's gonna
It's good.
block everybody.
So I'm gonna kill the front two.
Yeah, you should be able to kill them both, right? Because you have this, and what? Oh, that will kill it.
That will
Just
kill
don't
him at
attack it
exact
again.
parity, and then I will shank this guy, and then this guy doesn't have his rage yet, so I can shank him.
Yeah, also, it's not the thing where he gets more rage for being hit. It's a actual normal rage, like the kind you have, where he just has 2 rage and it goes down by 1.
Alright, well, I'm fully defended against what he's doing,
I think
so...
you just win. No, not quite.
Not quite.
He'll kill himself on the spikes? No, also not quite. By 1.
There we go.
Alright.
So, I've made my backpack as wide as human and ratly possible. And it's also really as tall as it can be, so I guess I'll
So
just
there's a few things you could use here.
Near more greaves could be used. Having more
Near more greaves could be useful for weapons. Technically, these will slightly increase this helmet, but I don't think you really need that.
I think I'll do near more greaves and then slightly increase that helmet. The latter. Okay. Good talk.
Ooh, you can get another rose.
I'm gonna get another rose.
Spikes will stack higher.
And
you
then
don't really need it, but
I'll put these weapons.
Oh yeah,
next
they're now
to this.
death shurikens.
They do 12 damage.
There you go. And then the shuriken that comes below that shuriken
will also
do
buff.
a lot
Correct.
of damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Do I need that? No.
No. Okay,
Does it
grab
matter?
the money.
No, grab the money. Alright, let's see what the shop has.
I guess you could have also grabbed the healing. It wasn't an either or.
Oh, it wasn't either. Oh well.
I thought it was an either or also. The alpha stuff.
This is an example.
You create shurikens in every
single
empty spot in your
space.
entire bag.
Yes. So
Whoa.
speaking of empty spots,
Anyway,
I'm not gonna.
Do you have enough time to get the healing, by the way? Don't buy anything because your ore is at parity.
Yeah, I won't. Why do these say cost 1?
I don't know. Did you give him a?
No, I didn't give him the fly debuffing, but these guys, all the shurikens cost 1 even. I guess that means it would sell for 1 too.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, I will see if there's
No, there's not. Well, whatever. You can still go to the.
What I was confusing this with is that there's a lot of places that have a path that's kind of crumbling, and you choose one.
That's right.
All right, let's see
I
what the
also
crafter
thought
does.
it was that.
Oh!
Poison!
Poison to your weapon. Heck yeah.
Yes. And it can't fit another one, right?
That's correct.
But you can still do something. Like you could poison.
I can poison the dagger and the shiv,
and
yeah.
The dagger. Oh, it will screw up your ore, but.
I'll poison the shiv. I think that's good.
All right, there you go.
Then I'll save for ore. So. Cursed. Yep, let's not.
All right.
All right, so I have way more defense than I ever possibly need. I'm going to
kill.
I'm going to be the death rat.
It died.
It died.
You were a death rat.
Just as advertised. It wants to poison me. You think you know the meaning of poison?
If it poisons you, then you will actually take damage. But I think you can kill it.
You think you know the meaning of poison? I know the meaning of stab. Alright, yeah, I don't need it.
What's that thing in the bottom left?
This is the thing that grates
right,
luck and curses you. Yeah.
That's bad. It looked cursed. I'm glad that it wasn't actually cursed. It just gives you curses.
Yes. That's not the first time I've gotten that this one. Alright.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's the Rad King, right? The
that
king.
doesn't look like a rat. That looks like a lizard.
Maybe it isn't the Rad King. Yeah, maybe it's a lizard dragon, Komodo dragon type thing. Oh,
I don't have any keys
don't have
anymore
because they
of
were
my...
in the thing. Ooh, you can add a forge slot to the dagger.
Or to the knife, you mean?
Yeah, to the knife. Yes, that's what I meant.
I know you think the small one is a dagger, but
Yes.
that's not how it works.
Yes.
It's a tiny wooden sword. Alright. So I will lose a little bit of energy for this potential.
Well, you will not lose an energy, I think. You will...
My parity, I'll get energy more.
You will get it more slowly. Yes.
That's fine. Alright, 2 poison. I help. Yes, you do help. Be like Badger. I like you, Badger. Alright, let's see what this treasure chest is. Nah, we're fine.
Anything expensive you can sell?
No, they're all common.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Now we can go down the stairs, I guess.
Why are they still here?
You haven't moved yet.
Alright. Alright. Down the stairs we
Magma
go.
Core,
To the
floor
floor.
2.
The 8th. Magma Core, part 2.
Alright.
There's like XP if I get there in 37 turns. Healing if I get there in
I think you could get to the XP in 37 turns.
I'll check the shop later. Run, mouse, run!
Okay.
This
So
guy is a defender. I have to attack him
You
first.
must kill that guy. And even though he's dying from poison, you still have to attack him.
Be poisoned. Flames will spread in my inventory.
But you'll have to take burn if you take them, so let them spread.
Let them spread, indeed.
That should kill it.
That'll kill that
and
one.
You can use that thing.
I am poisoned.
Actually, yeah, is the dagger actually better than the knife now? What's the difference? Wow, they're so similar.
Yeah.
You might as well even get rid of the dagger if you find anything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Damage. In fact, that weird blue sapphire that makes the knife deal 1 more damage
would actually be better,
better
yes.
than the dagger at this point.
Correct.
Due to the fact that you did so much to cause that to happen.
Great blessing. That's a mono one. This is slow your enemies down.
Like, the dagger is still barely worth it at the moment. Although,
I mean, I could just take a stacking star instead.
I think I think the shiv being in the top row is more important than the dagger being in the top row.
So...
Where is the dagger? But it can still be here.
Agreed. Okay, so
because
then...
the shiv is you're definitely going to use every turn.
Correct.
Whereas the dagger, like, is not enough different than the knife.
Alright.
There you go. Alright, rush. No, you're going to the left, right?
Yeah, I don't need the healing, so I can come back and get the treasure chest later.
It's blocked by the monster.
Yes. Must fight a monster first.
Ooh, what are those guys?
They are defending and angry and gonna become more angry.
What are they?
I think they're like...
Ohm.
They're like some kind of reptile.
It says it's getting hot in here. Yeah, they're getting angry. So, I mean, you might as well use the dagger once.
Yeah.
While you're still carrying it. You have 50 block.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have enough block for everything they do, especially when I do that.
Alright, he's dying of poison. Wait, switch.
Yep. I'm only taking 12 damage.
Yeah, I see. They keep enraging themselves more and more. It goes up by 2 and then down by 1 each turn. What's that thing?
Once per combat used to add 18
I
block.
Like, if you didn't have a legendary buckler, that teeny thing is a good way to have a shield for your other teeny weapon, but you do have the legendary buckler, and it's definitely worth it.
I mean, I could take it instead of the dagger and then sell it because it's uncommon.
I see, because it's uncommon. I mean, you could.
I think that's worth because it'll give me energy.
Get you money for your energy.
And then I could take something from here.
The warm drink?
Yeah, let's just take a look.
Okay. There you go. It will turn theoretically into a weapon. See what that forger has.
I don't know if it's gonna run
you're right. Yeah, you'll
on
run out
giant
of
running because I can't see everything.
Giant running.
That's why I'm running.
All right, all these dragons are breathing huge amounts of fire onto you. That one will die.
You can choose not to put hazards on the map, but then you take damage, and the amount of damage you take from that goes up and up and up.
Yep.
The deeper you get into the farm.
Fire spreads. Linda is burning more and more, but those guys are so
dead
poisoned.
more and more.
They're
Yeah.
Dead. Do. Ooh, you can get another hat
I can get another hat. Everyone loves hats. All right.
instead of the warm drink, essentially. So
Yeah.
you just switched out with the warm drink. Anything else in there that sells for a lot?
Let's see. That's uncommon, so I could take it instead of one of my shuriken.
Yeah, that makes sense. Seems legit.
Definitely gonna want to sell soon. But...
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna be trapped behind this nonsense.
You will.
Oh, I can go to
there's a
this merchant.
There. There's 2 merchants. Anyway,
I can go to this merchant on my way.
you have enough time.
And that'll let me sell the uncommons and then have more space after.
Yep. What's that little tiara thing on the bottom right?
It's a star potion.
Oh, it's just a glitched potion that creates any item. Okay, understood.
This is a legendary bow.
That would be good for archery.
Different archery. So archery is another thing that can be based off of
empty spaces.
Because some of the arrows deal damage based on how many empty spaces are to the side.
Because it's like you kind of want range to
yeah,
the enemy.
yeah.
So this thing she has on the top would be good for archery in theory, but she doesn't have an archery build. She has no
anyway,
arrow.
this guy's now pinned me in here.
You have to fight a fire gecko, geckos and turtles, and all sorts of things.
Alright, so there...
So what's the deal with this turtle?
This guy is a defender. So I can't hit
anyone behind him can't be targeted. What is the turtle situation?
The turtle...
Oh, when he goes below...
When he says taking 50 turtle damage, he adds 25 block and then changes his intention to adding even more block.
Okay.
But I can't get past him right now. I can't get past anything until I kill
the first
But I'm gonna kill the first fire dude first. So
that they can't fire you as many times.
I think I am gonna avoid
that makes
poison though because it's gonna be a lot.
Yes.
And so my other.
You will take damage, so you'll lose a little money, but that's fine. Because you'll have enough more than 120 that it doesn't matter. Like it's not gonna stop you or anything. All right, now you can attack the things in the back, such as the final guy, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to attack that tank turtle.
I don't have to attack the tank turtle, fortunately, because it's 50 shield means I couldn't do it. Alright.
When he goes below half, he'll suddenly turn into a massive tank. Alright. Which is happening.
Yes.
So now he's tanky, and he's gonna be tanky again. I guess you could stab him, but it'll poison him anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking it does do anything, but it does
It gets
poison him.
through his shield, so he dies next turn automatically. Even if you couldn't
He
get
can't
through
turtle.
his shield,
Alright.
you can.
Oh, look, it's another armor.
An ambidextrous glove. Nice.
I'm wondering, now that this row is so long, if there's something I can do better by, like, switching these two and then reorienting this stuff.
You're probably right.
Because now this is next to more things.
I think you're probably right, although, keep in mind...
Oh wait, what did that do for my defense? Well, this can go up by 1 to become better.
That's
By being
right.
under this one. So then, these two need to be adjacent to this guy and also in the top row. So they're locked in a block like this.
Hold on. Move that block one more to the left.
Yes.
And don't risk losing the orb, but that should put you next to 6 armors with that, and then you can do that. Yep.
Yeah, so now
Oh wait,
this
that
is
does move the thread, so...
Then move the thread, but put this next to here. So the thread...
was previously next to 4, but so it gave you 1 better. But
This
hold
is
on,
one
put
better
the thread in this spot.
Oh, yeah.
Now the thread is next to 4 again.
4 again, yes.
Or 5. Or no, 4.
Yeah. And this is next to this, so that's...
Hold on, switch the ambidextrous glove and the thread. Wait, no, that didn't help.
No, that's...
It's the same...
That's,
oh, it's worse.
that's
Switch
worse,
them back.
because it was next to the helmets before.
Yep. That's correct. Alright, there you go. I guess you can take some... Are any of these uncommon? Like, is that brick uncommon? Or the wand?
The wand is uncommon.
You could take the wand by switching the wand to the other side and then
Like
sell
that,
it.
yeah.
And then sell it to the merchant later after you get the XP.
Yeah.
Seems
So
okay.
that switch was better. Yeah, this could... In order for this could move up to here, but then it would lose 1, gain...
But then it will take this spot.
Lose 1, gain 2, take... But it takes the spot of that, so yeah, that would be less
I think
total
you're good.
armor.
This armor build with these Zabos is so ridiculous.
Yeah, this guy's not next to this anymore, but that's fine. 'Cause
Whatever.
I still have this
You have
guy.
4 of the hats are
Yes.
next to it, and did not used to have 4 of the hats that were
Yes.
next to it.
Everyone knows you wear, like, everyone knows the best way to be defended is to wear 5 shoes. No, not 5
4
shoes.
shoes.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shoes.
Oh yes, 7 shoes.
7
2
shoes
gloves,
and 4 hats. And
4 hats.
Well,
Hey,
2 gloves makes sense.
you would have gotten the achievement for having 1 of each once you got that right glove.
Yep.
Just now.
I already had it.
So quickly get the
XP, and then I can like pay it. I can do this
so
level
I guess
in a
kill the
normal
one on the right before he creates 2 dodge. What's his other thing? Is he one that gets angrier?
He gets angrier, but I don't have. I have 59 armor.
Yeah. Also, he can just die. It's at 1.
So I am a tank based on this thing, and I have 1,000,000 money for infinite energy with the aura or 2 strategies that I often like using.
And she was able to do both. What's that heart? Is it a heart cleaver?
It's a heart cleaver.
I see. I mean, it's sellable. The question is anything worth losing for more money?
Oh, if I were to do something, it would be one of these guys, I think.
Maybe the Rose of Thorns?
One of my 2 roses. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, then sell them right after you get the XP.
Yup.
This XP better be worth it. Alright, it's close to leveling her up. She's so close.
Now I'm gonna sell the things that I picked up only for that. Oh, and he won't take more items. I have to sell the other merchant.
The other one will.
They only take 3 items. So I'm gonna go sell that first. For space before I start going into the other treasure chest.
That makes sense.
This is the armor that gives
shields and
armor more block.
And yeah, it adds more block on its own than the basic thing, but it doesn't buff weapons.
Doesn't buff weapons.
Which right now you're not using.
Huh.
So it would be slightly better right now, but it's not next to a shield, so it would only be better by like 3, so I don't think it's worth it. What does the mining pick do? When you kill a non-summon, it creates a gem. For each adjacent gem, it deals more damage.
Oh, I see. It does only 1 damage to start with.
Yeah.
So you leave it by itself in the middle of something, and then it rings itself around
gems. And gems are all usually buffed.
And gems
on
also
their own.
buff
Just
things,
like we
yes.
saw with the green gems and the blue gem. What else was in that guy? Did he have he had a glove? That might be worth it.
Yeah, he has another left gauntlet. So if I move this guy down.
What? Yeah.
They'd want it over here.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could get a left gauntlet. I think that might be
We're doing it.
Alright, 20.
Another 9 block.
You were close to getting another energy, but I think getting 9 block and 1 damage is worth it.
Yeah, also I'm probably gonna get something to sell too. So.
You're right. Let's see what's in here.
I guess I should have gotten stuff to sell before I did that.
Oh yeah, probably. This is an uncommon lunar blade. You weren't gonna fit it anyway.
Everything else is common, but I can pick things up to sell, I guess.
Yeah, the poultice. The sapphire is gonna mess up your build by floating to the top.
Yeah, and then I'll go get the other treasure chest. Oh, it's cursed. What's this event?
It's an unknown event. So let's make a deal. Get a rarer item of the same type.
Let's get a rarer consumable.
It's unstable mana.
Then let's sell it.
Alright. There you go. Is this floor 2 of the Molten Core? I think it is. So
yes,
you're just barely not gonna level up.
That's correct. I tried.
It's fine.
Anything else I want to sell before I deal with the boss?
Is this the final boss? This is the final boss.
It will be, yes.
You're not gonna be able to get to 160 because you only have 1 sale that you can do. This one can't take.
But the other one was sell. I was gonna check. Yeah, I think I'm good then.
I think you're good. You'll just barely not level.
Actually, there's no harm in having
taking
a curse.
That's true. And it doesn't always have a curse. I think it did.
Yes.
The evil head.
Pull items closer when it destroys and destroy things.
Wait, is the lantern also a curse?
No, it's the one that you keep thinking is a curse. All right, I'm gonna take this temporarily and then sell it.
Oh yeah. Put it where the rose is, and then the rose.
Yeah, rose will just go down there, and then I can sell.
Yeah, there you go. And the one on the right, I think, has 1 more sale.
Yes. Not
and
that
that
it
one
matters,
curse
but-
has appeared on the top of Linda's screen because the person item is following her. Yeah, it won't quite sell for it. Alright, there you go. Boss time.
I could sell this because there's not many comments
Still
left.
won't quite sell for it.
Oh, and I don't have the money. I
You
can't
need
sell more things.
160. And you don't have enough sales, so.
Alright, so given that, is there anything I want to buy for... I mean, I guess I might as well buy this. Oh, no, it makes me weak, though.
It makes you weak.
Remove status effects on self. But I like a lot of my status effects. I'll buy this.
Sure. Go for it. Alright, there you go.
Is there anything I wanted to buy? Any one
I don't
spotters
think
that are
so.
worth here? Yeah, I don't think there were. And then we already did...
You already maxed out your forge, but
let's see.
you
yeah,
don't
this-
actually use your shield.
That's
so.
correct. Well,
I mean, it's
a
there for its
multiple of- yeah,
passive,
that's
its
correct.
passive benefits that it provides.
yeah, I was just thinking about multiples of this guy here. Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to go below multiple.
Yeah, but it's fine. You win. You win.
I know, but I like optimizing. Anyway. Let's see if there were any more comments in chat before I trounce this final boss. Much shoes and hats. Ah, yes, minimalist mugs is an option.
Yes.
Give your red RB every day.
Alright.
Here we go.
It is the Grand
The
Master.
Grand Master.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
He's gonna summon
Grand
things.
Master. He's
Alright,
gonna
so
summon,
I'm
so
definitely gonna start
so poison
by
yourself.
poisoning myself.
How many times do you want to poison yourself?
A lot, probably, but let me see what...
But-
I guess the blessing might do something. Okay, so... I guess you can do it once per turn.
Oh yeah, anyway, yeah, bless
Alright.
yourself with a blessed herb. What is it? What is this blessing? Put it on top of the rose, maybe. Oh yeah, it's this thing.
On use, you can make yourself dodge and haste and rage.
Okay. You don't
Need to do it yet.
necessarily need to do that yet. Haha, he had a giant
34
shield,
poison.
but you actually got through the shield somewhat and did 34 poison. Oh my gosh! Alright, well now is a good time to get the dodge and the haste and things.
Yep, alright. So these guys have anger management issues.
That's right.
This one at least is not gonna buff up. Well, I guess I have enough
I guess you
shield
can poison yourself again.
I will.
Alright, it's dying of poison. It's living, that's fine.
I'm having trouble grabbing the...
Yeah, she's having trouble targeting it.
There we go.
There you go. Alright, that one's dying of poison in the left.
Yep,
You want to poison yourself?
I do. I love poison.
That one's gonna die, so...
Now
yeah,
the remaining of my 3 can
What
go-
is his 32 range? Oh, it's poison. Is it 32 poison?
Power shift. When health is below 50%, it'll
he'll
change his behavior.
turns. I see. He's like the go, my minions. I will see how you have learned.
And then, yeah, you get him low.
And now he's changed. Oh yeah, he maybe hasn't changed it yet, but
No, he hasn't farmed.
yeah, he was gonna heal his minions because he wants them to practice.
Yes.
He's like, now he's like, now I will show you my strength. Oh,
201
or he'll
poison.
die 201 poison damage. 271.
271 poison.
Holy crap, that's the most poison I've ever seen.
I think I earned
That's
this.
2 plus
Poison something
120.
at least 50 achievement.
Level up.
Level up for the lulz. Alright.
Okay. There you go. There's 2 spaces. You gain your game stats.
905 XP. Seen 342 items. Gained 433 energy. Used 392 of it. Gained 38,282 armor.
Wow. You dealt 6,798 damage.
Oh my god. Player armor lost
You
918.
only lost 918 of the 3,282
I lost
you gained.
21 health, a lot of which came from my own poison.
Yes, a significant amount of it did.
Alright, that was
Okay, that was
funny.
awesome. And you healed 25 health. Wait, you can get something.
It doesn't matter because I'm in
Yeah, the meditation
I
doll.
take the
Can't be
meditation
placed
doll.
in the same space more than
One
once.
at once, so you have to move
constantly
it around.
reorganize your inventory for
Adds
the
one energy, but you have to like keep reorganizing your inventory. It'll gray out this boss, and you can't put them.
There's some challenge runs with meditation doll. Alright, the cheese!
I win the ultimate reward.
Cheese! Your whiskers twitch. There it is, the golden cheese with delicious food. Many new villagers will flock to your village. You build actually a town in the quest mode.
Yes.
And you make your town better and unlock new quests.
The end? Question mark. So you can keep playing. I'm not going to continue this now, but you can keep playing in an endless mode where the enemies' stats just get higher and higher, and you see how long you can go until you're completely wrecked.
That's right. So let's say goodbye to YouTube and then vote for our next episode. All right, bye YouTube. See you next time.
Bye.